Hi everyone, welcome back. So we just dealt with this cumulative loan value for 12 months, or we can also call it moving total for 12 months. So because of the nature of how business is dynamic and for how business is ever changing, I like making my measure as dynamic as possible. So let's just get to it. Let me show you something. So for these 12 months, so someone might come tomorrow and say, let me see a version for 6 months, or let me see a version for 3 months, or a version for 13 months, and so on. So instead of coming to change the measure every time, you know how we do it. We do it with parameter. So let's go to modeling. Modeling, new parameter. So this, we call this maybe moving sum. Or moving underscore sum. So whenever it shows a red line, that means you can't use that name. So whole number, let's make our minimum. So since we are going backwards from time, we are going to make this negative. So let's do our negative 3. Okay, negative 3 will be the maximum. So since it's a negative 3. So let's do the minimum negative. Let's do it up to 48 months. 48 months. Okay, you can always adjust this. Let's do it up 48 months. Then our default will be, let's say, negative 48. Yes. So we ensure this is ticked. Add slicer to this page. And click on OK. Okay, the slicer comes up. So let me increase this numeric input. Okay, 13 is fine. So now, I want to change the moving sum to give me 24 months. But it doesn't change. I've not done something. I've not linked the slicer to the measure. Let's quickly do that. Here is the cumulative sales. Instead of minus 12, I bring in my moving sum parameter, the value. So that upon changing this, the formula adjusts automatically. All right. So minus 24, that's 24 months backward. So this 21 months backward. Let's see. It's 11 months backward. You see, this 11, this means this computes from here every 11 months. So the first one starts from here. So it computes to the first 11 months. So the second 11 months start from here, compute the next number like that, like that, like that. So that is it. Let's even do, so it will be clearer. Let's do something like, let's say, 3 months. Let's see what 3 months looks like. You can see this is this. This gives us this. Yeah? Or better still, is the loan sale value that will be more. These 3 values gives us this. This gives us this. And this gives us this. So it might be confusing at times, but that is what it is. That's what it is. So you see that you add this or you add this, so it still gives you this number. So for this number, for example, you just go this backwards, 3 months backwards. It gives you that number. So that is how this works. So this is now making it dynamic. You can switch to 17 months. You can switch to any kind of cumulative number that you want, 48 months for instance. So that is it. That is just making this measure dynamic, the moving sum dynamic for us to be able to implement. Whether we share this report with anyone, or so the person will need to get back to us to go back to development area if you want to do a slight adjustment. That is just the advantage of using parameters to make your measure as dynamic as possible. So that will be all for this lesson. See you in the next lesson.